Thank you for listening to the Old 77 podcast.
Pictures. Pictures.
But Sean is 20. Or 21, I forget what it was. But he drove up there. He rolled up there while like parents.
This is embarrassing as shit as a person, dude.
Parents are there with their kids. And this dude just rolls and gets on the field with them. Like he's not a coach. Like you expect someone
What's
his
going
age.
on, guys?
You would expect someone of his age to be a coach.
Right.
But no, this dude's playing with your kids. And he's headhunting, dude. He even said, he's like, I'm going to fuck some kids up today. I'm like, I am not making this shit up.
It's because he couldn't join the high school team, dude. He never fucking paid it.
Who are you?
Hi there, this is the Old 77. It's a safe place in an unsafe world.
Hey man, where are the papers?
All right, then get me an avocado, an ice pick, and my snorkel.
Warning, foul language may occur due to the subject matter.
Hey, you want to get high, man? This how they do, they got wooden balls, man.
Become a subscriber at patreon.com/theold77podcast. Subscribers get bonus content and early access to episodes. Find out more at patreon.com/theold77podcast. Thanks for listening.
Talk it out, man.
Live from the Old 77 studios in Jeff City, Missouri, it's the Old 77. We're a safe place.
In a safe. Oh wait, no. In an unsafe world.
What's up, man?
Nothing much, man.
So Maddie's sick tonight.
Yeah.
Our guest, Aaron Clark, he had to cancel tonight on us.
His wife,
His wife's not feeling good.
Yeah. So here we are.
So here we are. With,
but we do have a guest tonight.
We have a guest stand-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a pretty good one.
Oh, Dave.
She's nailing it right now.
Yeah, look at her.
You.
She's killing it over there. She's
killing
over there
it.
killing it with those billboards. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
That's some radio lingo for the listeners. Billboard. Some inside ball.
Yeah, I got a crash course, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, she's like, all right, this does this, this does this. All right, let's roll.
Yeah, so we're sad because we were supposed to have Boy Aaron on tonight.
Yeah, it was going to be. I think we're still going to have a great show, no matter what.
Well, for sure we are. And
Boy Aaron just another time.
Yeah, and we're going to definitely get Boy Aaron on the show. And I think Girl Aaron is going to come too.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that she was going to come tonight too.
Right on.
So we're still going to have him on hopefully soon. We've got some guests booked. I think the next 3 weeks or so.
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah, but we're definitely going to get him penciled in as soon as we can. So it's all good. So we're going to have a good time tonight anyway.
Yeah. So what's everyone drinking on tonight? I've got Sprite and gin.
Nothing anymore, but
you're out.
I was also Sprite and ginning
we're
it.
doing the Brooker's gin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Andrea?
Agua.
The fancy bottled water too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's see. What do we got here? Oh, yeah.
Dollar General, baby.
Some Clover Valley.
Clover
Hey,
Valley.
you get 5 cents deposit on this in Connecticut and whatever state is abbreviated with ME. Is that Maine?
I think that's Maine, yeah.
That is Maine.
Yeah. Just so you know. Yeah.
So speaking of Maine, no spiders in Maine? No snakes in Maine? I know it's one of those, right?
Yeah. Maine sounds pretty good right about now.
Yeah. Or go to New Zealand.
Yeah,
New Zealand doesn't have any of that.
I just sent the homeboy JT, shout out to JT from the Paranormal Sun.
Right.
I sent him a message today, or whatever day it was in New Zealand when I sent it to him.
Because it's the future, right?
Yes. 18 hours, is it 18 or 13 hours?
I think is it 13?
I can't remember, something like
13
that.
13 or 17. Yeah. I don't know, it's a round number like that.
Anywho,
A round number.
Yeah. Anywho, New Zealand did really well on some, magazines and stuff. They do like the 100 best cities to live in.
Right.
JT's hometown,
Auckland
got number 1.
Nice.
And then there was another New Zealand city that was also in the top 5. So yeah, congratulations, JT. Apparently you moved to the right place, man.
Right? Yeah.
Things are getting a little dicey here in the States.
We were talking to him about that. I don't know. It was a while ago. We were chatting, and he said there was no spiders. He's like, yeah, there's nothing here, man.
Yeah.
Just birds.
Now, wait a minute. Isn't there a bunch of crazy shit in Australia though? Like
In Australia?
a bunch of venomous snakes. Yeah, I know New Zealand is not Australia. I know that.
What? What's the thing? The joke is everything in Australia will kill you.
Pretty much.
Right?
That's what they say. They got a lot of venomous snakes and
The
spiders.
only thing that they really have in New Zealand is birds.
Right?
Birds.
Birds.
How did they get so damn lucky?
Because it's an island.
Yeah, I guess so.
And
And I guess no one ever brought anything with them.
Yeah.
they have like all the different climates too. Like you can go to the beach, you can go to the mountains.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah, you can
experience
ski.
some winter. It's really on my bucket list.
Does it snow in New Zealand?
In the mountains.
Well, yeah, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, okay. Does it get warm? It's
Yeah.
not that funny, Andrea. Don't laugh
it's
at me.
hilarious.
It gets pretty warm though. It gets pretty
Yeah,
warm.
I mean, you got like beaches.
sure.
Well, just think it's the opposite.
Well,
of,
you know, Antarctica has beaches too, but I wouldn't advise you go lay
It's
out.
the opposite of here. I mean, because if you think about North America versus South America, when we're having winter, they're having summer.
Yeah, so they're in fall right now.
So
They're probably harvesting the hell out of everything.
JT, I need you to school me on that, on how the way things work in New Zealand.
I know, man. It sounds like the place.
It does sound like a cool place to visit.
Yeah.
if
Cool.
I win the lottery, peace out, bitches.
That's where you're headed?
I'm headed there.
Peace out,
Yeah.
Girl Scout.
Are you sure that's where you're headed? Yeah, you're thinking the same thing I
I
am.
am positive.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't come with me, I'll just go.
But what if you get there and for whatever reason you
Right.
hate it? I mean, sight unseen. I mean,
Are
I know
you
you've seen.
kidding me?
But
Oh.
what if it's like,
They have an accent. Goosh.
yeah,
Yeah.
Excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom to wipe now.
okay,
I mean, come on, Dave.
all right,
So she's totally fine as long as they're talking funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
I don't know. There's not like any particular country that comes to mind when I think of like where I would go if I left the States.
It would either be New Zealand or England for me.
I'll say it would have to be some kind of Western-styled country because I ain't rolling to North Korea.
Well,
you know?
if shit got really bad in America, I guess the first place I would probably try to go to is Canada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because it's,
we're over
geographically
here,
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. You know,
Seems like they've got...
I feel like if something would go bad here, something's gonna go bad there
could
too.
be.
You know.
Seems like they've got things figured out a little better in Canada, though.
They're a lot chiller too. I
yeah,
feel
they
like,
legalized
you know?
weed, which is great.
Calm
Yeah.
calm the whole population down. Right.
Yeah, they just seem to be...
chilled the fuck out.
Maybe it's a northern thing. Maybe it's just that it's so cold there that they just don't have the energy to expend on hating other people as much as we do.
I can get down on that.
The cold just tends to
God, I
slow
hate the
everything
cold.
down, so it probably even slows your hatred down too. I don't know.
I don't know though, because
I'm just spitballing it over
I've
here.
got a deep-seated, fiery hatred for the cold.
Yeah, me too. Actually, the cold tends to piss me off more than most other
When I was
things.
a kid, I'd go out and play until my fingers would turn bright red and it
Yep.
hurt so bad, and now I got frost nip.
Yeah.
So when it gets cold, I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I've told you guys before, Colorado was great. I loved Colorado. Oregon is the other state that I've been to that I love. But both-
Oregon just legalized everything.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
But both of those states, things get pretty cold in both of those states.
You hadn't heard that?
So, this is just new information that just came out in the press.
The look, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I live under a rock.
That's
yeah.
all right.
Yeah. So I would have to. That would be something I would have to get used to if I ever made the leap to a state like that. I certainly am more like.
I feel like it'd be hard to leave that state once you were there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like going and living on a resort. You go to a resort for, I don't know, one of those all-inclusive ones like in Jamaica or, the Bahamas or something, and you're there for a week or 2 weeks, or hell, you're super rich and you go there for a month, right?
Right.
And you just go to the buffet, eat, and leave. Like when you'd come back, that'd be hard to stop and pay for your food.
Right.
Plus, you get used to being on island time, and island time is so much better.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
It's
chill.
not adjusting though.
Mm-hmm.
Island time, for at least for me, going from like, hey, let's fucking roll. We're on a deadline. We got to make this. We got to do this. We got to go. And then you get there and they're like, nah, we're good.
That's
No.
not how we roll out
That's
here.
not how we roll. And you're like, oh my God, somebody fucking do something. Please.
Yeah. Yeah, Andrew, you're drawn to the water, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
love
is
the
a
water. I love the beach.
Big drowning pool of death, though.
Yeah, I
so-
hate the water. I'm not
Yeah.
a fan.
Yeah. Jesse's not a big fan of the water either.
For me, it's very calming.
Yeah, sure. Just laying out on the beach and listening to the waves, it is very calming.
For me, it's a little unnerving.
Yeah,
Well,
is it
with
really?
my kids, it's very unnerving. Like, I can't enjoy the beach whenever
You
The
gotta-
kids are there. Yeah,
you
when
gotta
the
make
kids
sure-
are yeah, just because
You're constantly worried, oh my God, are they going to drown?
right.
Right.
And they're not. I mean, they're not strong swimmers either. So, and they don't know how to handle a rip current. And
Sure.
so.
I don't think I could handle a rip current.
No, I'm pretty sure you like totally flaked the last time we had a little small.
Right. Yep. Right.
Yeah, I read a thing about the rip current, and I don't think most grown-ups know enough about a rip current to really be able to navigate it well.
No, I don't. I'm dead. That's why I don't go out in the water.
Well,
I'd be dead. No, thank you.
Last time we went to Florida, or maybe it was the time before that, I can't remember. I went out and I swam in the ocean like in the middle of the night.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Just thought it sounded like fun. Jesse thought I was crazy.
I kind of tend to agree.
And I probably wouldn't do it again because I'm pretty sure that's like when the bad shit's out at night.
Oh, I'm sure it
Probably.
is.
I'm sure there's bad shit
Right.
out
I mean,
all
I'm
the time.
constant. Well, that's why people are out on the beach, right, with nets and flashlights and shit.
I think they're crab hunting at night.
I don't know what they're doing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. I will say that going down to the water at night is very peaceful. And
Yes.
watching a sunrise.
Yeah.
Super peaceful.
Absolutely.
That was one of the things that I did when we were on our last trip. I went down. They were all sleeping, and I was just like, this is my chance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sadly, I ruined a lens, but, it's all good.
Still worth it?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, there's never a bad sunrise or sunset when you're on the ocean.
No, I definitely, I would like to see the other side, though, because, I mean, I've got the Atlantic down and I've got the Gulf down. I'd like to see the Pacific.
Yep. You need to do that.
It's supposed to be different, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's very different.
Like the Atlantic's very wild and the Pacific's very calm. Is that what it is?
I don't know about that. I just know, well, of course, I was in Oregon, so the water was very cold.
Right.
I went to the ocean, but I didn't get in more than past my ankles. And I think that I don't know. I'm going to talk and say something that's wrong because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I feel like the water's pretty warm in Florida, but I think the water on the West Coast is a little cooler.
Yeah, but it depends on like where you are, though, I would think.
Sure.
I mean, you can have, in one of the Carolinas, it's winter and you can't get in the water.
Yeah.
I think it is. I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I could be talking out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure you can have winter on the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like snow, you mean?
Right.
Sure.
You can have all that, right?
Sure
so,
you can.
I mean,
I don't know. I really
it
don't
could
know.
just be, latitude.
It's just a bucket list thing. I want to go that way. I've been a lot east, but I want to go west.
So this is a bucket list thing for me and Jess. We want to do Highway 1, which
Really?
is the one that goes all the way
Is that
up.
the one Big Sur
Yeah.
is on?
It goes
I-
all up the
okay,
California coast, all the way to
Yeah.
Oregon and Washington, all along the coast. Yeah.
This gal I used to work with in Illinois, she was a retired individual, and she came to the bank and worked just for a short period of time. But she went to Big Sur and would tell me all the time how gorgeous it was and how
Yeah.
I would be in heaven. And
Yep.
so I would like to see that.
Have you been to Colorado?
I have not.
Yeah.
Again, I have been pretty much everywhere east.
East, yeah.
And I've been everywhere that, like, on the way to Texas, on the way to Florida, I've been to Canada, I've been to Niagara Falls, but
Right.
Ooh, Niagara Falls. That's a good one. Wasn't that great?
I don't like heights, and my whole family went up into that. It's kind of like the Space Needle in
Seattle.
Seattle. And my grandpa, bless his heart, he stayed down on the ground with me because I'm a big wiener.
Yeah, he was down there to give you moral support.
Yes. Plus, he'd already been there, so it was like no big whoop for him.
So you probably wouldn't Grand Canyon probably wouldn't be too high on your
Ooh,
list
but
either.
I want to go to the Grand Canyon.
She wants to go to the Grand Canyon. Yeah.
That's the weird part. I'm petrified of heights.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hear that the Grand Canyon is pretty high up compared
It is
to the.
extremely high, but I have different reasons for wanting to go. I want to go at sunrise and sunset
Yeah,
for photographing purposes.
yeah, and just stay away from the edge.
Or find you an edge that's safe and do one of those edge hanging photos.
Yeah, don't do selfies because
Yeah.
people are dying left and right
Oh my
taking
God.
selfies these days.
How dumb can you be?
Right?
I
I mean
just,
that you're that like you're that
Self-absorbed.
oh, wait, and then you step off the back of the fucking 9,000-foot drop.
Yeah, anything for the money shot.
Fuck
So
me.
hey, Speaking of money shot, Jeffrey Toobin has returned to CNN. For those of you that don't remember,
That was an amazing segue.
Thank you for the
friend.
segue.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
Oh man.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm here all night, folks.
Tippy waitress.
So for those of you that don't remember, Jeffrey Toobin is the CNN. I think he's a political analyst.
Yeah, you had to remind me of this.
He was the guy that got caught.
Masturbating.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was whacking one off in a Zoom call.
Squeezing one out on a Zoom call, and he thought that he was muted or that nobody could see him, and
60
everybody could see him.
Right, he's like, what, like 60-something?
61.
61-year-old dude, yeah.
Andrea actually has the video, I think, of his return to CNN today. Let's give that a listen.
Oh, man.
CNN Chief Legal Analyst Jeffrey Toobin to talk about this and more. Hi, Jeffrey.
Hello, Allison.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, indeed.
I feel like we should address
elephant in
what's
the room.
happened in the months
The
since we've
penis,
seen
I mean,
you,
the elephant
since
in
some
the
of
room.
our viewers may not know
He
what
had a
has
picture of her
happened.
taped
So
up next to the...
I guess I'll recap.
I
I'll
love
do
this.
the honors.
You can see her just like mentally preparing
yourself.
herself.
Okay.
Oh, man.
She's
in
just
October,
screaming in her head like,
you
fuck, fuck,
were
fuck, fuck, fuck,
on a
fuck.
Zoom call with your colleagues from the New Yorker magazine.
Had your
Everyone
colleague
took
in
a
your
break
hand.
for several minutes, during which time you were caught masturbating on camera.
Oh, no.
You were subsequently fired from that job after 27 years of working there. And you, since then, have been on leave from CNN. Do I have all that right?
You got it all right, sadly.
Yeah, sadly.
Okay, so let's start there.
Yeah.
To quote Jay Leno, what the hell were you thinking?
Well, obviously, I wasn't thinking very well or very much, and it was something that was inexplicable to me. I think one point,
Well, I had my little Jeffrey in my hand, and I was tooling one out.
Little Jeffrey Jr.
I was tubing one.
Keep going, Andrea. I want to hear some more.
Okay.
I wouldn't exactly say in my defense, because nothing is really in my defense. I didn't think I was on the call. I didn't think other people could see me.
You
So-
thought that you had turned off your camera?
Correct. I thought that I had turned off the Zoom call. Now, that's not a defense. This was deeply
first time I'm hearing
moronic
this.
and indefensible. But I mean, that is part of the story.
Oh, man.
And you know, I have spent the
Poor bastard.
subsequent months, miserable
7
months in
months?
my life, I can certainly confess, trying to be a better person. I mean, in therapy, trying to
okay.
do some public.
You can stop it at the therapy.
Yeah, it's when he starts,
We know what the rest is. Yeah. All right, well.
In order to get my job back, CNN said I had to do therapy. And
You know what?
really interferes with my rubbing one out schedule.
Next Monday, I'm going to jack off at work, and we can place bets on whether I'm back in 7 months or not.
Oy vey.
I'm guessing not.
Maybe. Hell, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like man, he came back pretty
He came
fast.
back quick, yeah. 7 months.
I mean, he came quick, but he came back quick too.
That's a good question. Did he finish after they fed? Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry. Oh.
I don't know, man. I have been trying like hell to find a copy of that video, and it is.
Fucking meds or something?
Good job, Andrea. Andrea's firing the buttons tonight.
Oh, the
She's doing a
buttons
hell
are
of a
on
job
now.
over there. I
That
love
quick
it.
tutorial's working. It's paying off.
I love it. So, what do you think, guys? You want to take a quick break and we could talk about some other fun shit?
Sure, man.
Yeah.
So you'll want to hit that number 5 there. Over
Number
there,
5.
See, hey,
Number
there.
5.
We're going to take a break.
Number 5. We got lots more to talk about. It's
yeah.
It's a busy week for sure.
That's
Lots
a
of
good
crazy
bed right
shit
there.
going on in the world. So,
Tons of stuff.
including more bears. But I'll just leave it there. So yeah. So yeah, let's do the bit.
All right, let's do the bit.
Let's do the bit.
So if you would like to check out video of the show, you can always give us a ringy ding over at patreon.com/the old77podcast. There, for $5 a month, you can get yourself video of the show, early access to the show, and access to bonus content.
That's right, and nudes of Scott too.
For $5, we can see.
Yeah, for
We can
$5, it's negotiable.
I mean, I
folks.
may have to pay you. But
That's really
whatever.
what we're trying to say. It's negotiable.
I can Photoshop.
If you want to negotiate with us, you can give us a call too.
Absolutely.
On the listener line, which
Yeah.
is 573-246-0779. Leave us a message. Let us know, how you feel.
Yeah, absolutely. Let us know what's up.
Yeah. What else, man?
We're going to talk about bears.
We're going to talk about bears.
Bears.
All right. We'll see you guys soon.
That's coming up. bitches.
In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More has the widest variety of new and used music, carrying new and reissued vinyl, used CDs and cassette tapes. In business for over 20 years, offering the best variety and service we possibly can. In the year 2000, we started out as a little hole in the wall, and now In the Groove is a full-service record shop with thousands of records to choose from. Buying rock, jazz, R&B, soul, and blues records, 33s, 45s, and 78s. We also buy CDs and cassette tapes. We've been buying and selling since 2000. In the Groove is a one-stop shop for records, stereo equipment, CDs, and other fun oddities. 708 Jefferson Street, Jefferson City, Missouri. Give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook. In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More.
Welcome back to the old 77. It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world. Oh, man.
We're back.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We are back.
Had some gremlins in the machines.
We did there for a hot shit second.
So
yes,
we thought,
sir.
yeah.
Oh, man, yeah. Right.
So, let's see. We were going to talk about some bears.
Oh, you know what we need to do first, though?
Yes.
We need to thank our Patreon patrons, the Jeff City Paranormal Society.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yes. And if you would go to Patreon, too, you can get your name here as well.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
So, we talked, last week about bears in, Holt Summit.
I think it was Holt Summit and up around Kingdom City, wasn't it?
I thought it was New Bloomfield.
Nah, New Bloomfield. You're right.
Yeah.
New Bloomfield.
Close to my neck of the woods.
Right.
So now, apparently, they've been seen in Ashland.
Man.
So they're moving north.
Why does that shock me? Andrea said that earlier. Why does that shock you that there's bears here?
You gotta think they're just migrating. I mean, they're migrating. I'm sure you guys didn't have armadillos years ago.
No,
and now
we did,
have
definitely did not.
armadillos,
Yeah.
and I know they're making their way to Illinois.
Right.
So everything is just moving.
And bears, too, are going to Illinois as well.
You think about it, you're running them out of their habitat.
You weren't here last week when I got to tell my armadillo story. I ran into an armadillo about a week ago. And
how was that?
I would have loved to have seen this.
I was walking down my road because I was trying to find the dog that showed up near our house because I was going to try to feed him. And an armadillo came walking out onto the road. And
they just kind of mosey out too, right?
Yeah, he just kind of moseyed out, and I did what any grown responsible man would do, and I tried to chase him down, and it didn't work.
So I was.
That's it. That's the story.
Scott was telling me about that. My old boss, she would take a BB gun and shoot towards them.
Mm-hmm.
Not hit them, right?
No, and they jump up.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
So that's usually when you're driving down the road and you see them all crunchy crunch. And
because they
jump up.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know until last week that they carry leprosy.
Right.
Yeah, don't touch them.
Yeah, don't touch them.
Yeah. Good thing I didn't catch them then.
Right? What would you have done had you caught this thing?
I would have...
It'd have turned around and started hissing at you.
I would have wrestled him.
Crikey!
Right, bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah.
Here's me and this armadillo out there.
I would have put him into a headlock.
30s boxing style. Put up your dukes.
Over here. Yeah, bad idea.
Right.
But that was pre-leprosy knowledge.
Right. Now, when you get done fighting him, you got to go get antibacterials, right? Jeez.
They say you learn something new every day.
Yeah, and I definitely did.
So that makes you wonder, what the hell were they doing back in the day with armadillos, right? There was entire colonies of lepers.
Yeah.
They all fucking things that are playing with dead shit.
I don't know. Maybe they tried to eat them or something.
Ugh. Yeah, I guess food was probably scarce back then, right?
Armadillos have an exoskeleton. Am I correct?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Where the bones are on the outside.
Yeah, it's like they're in a shell.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So then, are they like lobsters?
Kind of. Yeah.
I've always heard cicadas are the lobster of the land.
Why do they say that?
Because they have exoskeletons like a lobster, and meat. Apparently, no, thank you.
Supposedly you could eat those things.
I've heard that.
And I mean, I'm still waiting for when I walk outside of my house for it to just sound like cicadas.
Yeah, I'm
because I
waiting
know
for
that's
that, too.
coming any day now.
Right? Yeah, it's supposed to be here, the 17-year cycle one.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple, like a 17, a 5, a
Mhm.
9. And that's why it always seems like there's every so many years there's...
Yeah, every so many years you get like 2 of the like subspecies or whatever
Yeah.
that both emerge at the same time, and then
Right.
it's nonstop cicada
Oh, my
noise.
God.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really not looking forward to that.
I was gonna say that's the only negative to living in the woods. I would think that and spiders.
Yeah, I killed a brown recluse at my mom's house the other day.
Mm,
It was
fuck that.
crawling on the wall. It was not being reclusive that day. It was
You know,
crawling
it's
right on
funny
our
how
wall.
they're not that reclusive. Because I killed one the other day that was just out here.
Did you?
Yeah. It's like,
Ever been bitten by one?
No.
I think you need to spray because I've been finding lots of spiders.
Right?
Yeah.
And I've been sleeping with my mouth open lately.
Oh,
God.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
You want to know what I'm really afraid of?
What?
Because we have tons of ticks out at my place.
Dude, I just pulled a tick off my leg just from mowing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like super afraid that a tick is going to like crawl up inside of my ear and like,
lay tick eggs.
Fuck some shit up.
Right.
I don't even care about the laying of the tick eggs. I'm afraid he's going to go in there and I'm not going to be able to get him out.
Irrational fear.
That is an irrational fear.
No, man. Spiders do crawl up into people's ears sometimes.
Right.
Oh, yes.
It's not likely, but it happens.
Like, I like to watch... So he's all about the pimple popper videos, but I like to watch the nasty ones with the ears, like with people from really warm
Because we're
climates.
horrible, nasty,
Pulling
disgusting
out all their
people.
earwax?
Yeah,
Right.
with the...
Oh,
yeah.
dude, she watches some funky shit from India.
So, Andrew,
Ooh.
you'll appreciate. I saw a video the other day on Fuck Jerry, which is like a great Instagram account that posts just funny memes and videos and stuff of this dude, this dude that was working in his garage, and his wife had a remote control snake, and she, had
I know
it
better.
had it slither in there, and he when he saw it, he screamed like a woman, like it was super high pitched, Anyway, I know because of your love of snakes.
Oh, yeah.
I know you wouldn't appreciate if somebody did that to you, would you?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. I have been tormented with them quite a bit.
Mhm.
It quite sucks.
Yeah.
And I think the older I get, the more irrational it becomes.
People know that you don't like them,
That's-
so they fuck with you. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Oh, yeah.
Well, when she was a kid, they would.
Oh, my gosh. So my grandma thought it was hilarious. She had got a blue racer, killed it, put it in the ditch. And she goes, go down there and look. And so here I am.
Okay.
Like 6 years old,
what's over
walking
here?
down to the ditch. And I'm practically standing on it. And when I finally realized what it was just like, woo!
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to interject here. When she does stuff like that, like it's horrible, right? But it's funny at the same time.
of
so
course
you're
it is.
laughing your ass off. Meanwhile, she's losing her shit.
Yeah. You're trying to provide some empathy.
I have been scolded more than one time by Scott.
Yeah.
When we still lived in Illinois, I was mowing the
Oh my
yard,
God.
and there was a gardener snake, and I ran over it with a lawnmower, and my arms were flailing. I had no
She
idea what I just
lost
did.
her shit.
And he
man.
goes, God damn it, next time you do that,
No.
make sure you're hurt, because I thought you were dying.
She screamed so loud
So wait a
that I
minute.
thought she chopped her foot off.
So wait a minute.
And I heard
How did
kaboom,
you- how
and
did
shit
you-
come flying out of the mower, and she screams at the top of her lungs. I
Okay.
think she's hurt herself.
So you mowed over it and you saw it come flying out, and that's how you knew that you had done it?
No.
Or did you see it before you?
So, when you're mowing and you just see it and you know that, and it's a rider lawnmower, so I'm going over
Yeah.
it. It just assumed that I chopped it to pieces. I don't even like to drive over them on the road.
Yeah, because
She
you're that
doesn't-
scared of them.
She doesn't like to see them in print.
You're afraid that your tire's gonna flip it up and then it's gonna flying through your window and choke
See,
you to death.
everyone loves to torment her with it.
You're doing it right now. Like, we go to the
It's
zoo.
gonna come up in a boa constrictor and it's gonna strangle you to death.
Yeah.
We go to the zoo. They're like, let's go into the reptile house.
Well, the
And I'm
kids
like,
love the reptile.
Yeah, Reptile
You
House is
know.
great.
And it's air conditioned.
It's my own personal
is.
hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only fair to take him through the insects.
I go through the bug house. I do.
Yeah.
I hate it, but I go through it. Oh, it makes me crawl.
Yeah. See,
They
I don't
serve
really.
no purpose. None.
Snakes?
I don't
Snakes?
care about if they're
Snakes
eating.
serve a purpose.
No, they don't. The only good snake is a dead snake
See-
buried in the ground.
See, buried in the ground. I don't go that route.
Because I don't want to see it.
I'm more like Nazi Germany with spiders.
Right.
Like, they shouldn't exist.
So
Sorry.
The gifts that you can get where the guy's like with a flame torch.
Right.
Anytime I see anybody with a snake, that is what
Yeah, I got like a can of WD-40 and a lighter, and I'm like, roof.
So with my work, we have a Facebook page, and one of the ladies, I guess, was walking into her office the other day, and there was a big old black king snake. And you know, the bigger they are, they're female. That son of a buck was huge, and she had several pictures, and I'm like, I would have been like, sorry, I just had a heart attack. I'm not coming in today.
They get very long. The black snakes do. They get
And I know
very
they're
long.
good, and that they eat bugs and bad snakes and mice and all that jazz, but
But you know what else? They climb trees too.
Right.
I
Yeah,
know.
Right. I mean, the whole time you're walking in the woods, you're looking for snakes on the ground. Little do you know, fucking Tarzan's up there, Mr. Black Snake.
Tarzan.
He comes down.
Okay, so you were talking about an armadillo and a dog. What happened with the dog?
Oh, the dog. Yeah. So for people that don't know, we had this dog that showed up like right by the road, like on the.
Yeah, Dave brought this up last week.
Yeah, this dog showed up and he would like lay down right by the road, basically right up against where my property line
So he was dumped?
Yeah.
He was.
sounds
I
that
mean,
way.
yeah, we're almost sure he was.
He
dumped.
was waiting
Such
for
a
his owner,
nice
right?
person.
Waiting for his owner to come back.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
That broke my heart because for the first couple days he just stayed there
He
in
had
that
no
spot.
idea. He's just like, if I stay here, they'll come back for me.
This is the only safe spot I know.
Yeah. So what ended up happening? We put a thing up on Facebook in this group for Holt Summit folks.
I saw that.
Yeah, and so it was funny. We got a ton of responses. We had literally like 5 or 6 people that thought it was their dog, you know. And so long story short, we had a lady come out that rescues dogs, and she brought out this. It basically looks like a crate, but it's like a trap, you know.
Oh, it's
and
a
when
live trap.
When they walk into it,
It falls.
secures
Yeah.
it. So we did that. We put it right by his little spot, and it took a couple days, but eventually we caught him.
Yeah.
And I was the first person that saw him. You know, like I was the
Nice.
first person that went out there and checked on him.
Dave restored his faith in humanity.
And he was very sweet. He was not,
Aggressive.
I could tell he was scared.
Well,
you
Was
know,
it a boy or
a boy.
Yeah.
And I'm scrolling through my pictures because I'm going to show you guys a picture of him here in a second. But yeah, so he was with the foster lady, and I think he's going to Minnesota now.
Oh, wow.
Gee, really?
Yeah, and he's going to be either going to adopt him out
Nice.
from up there.
Good.
So
Good.
So yeah, it's a happy ending.
Yeah, he needs a happy ending.
He's a very sweet dog. Yeah, I'm scrolling through all my texts, but I'll show you guys.
We're pretty certain that our Maggie was a dump dog
Oh, I
because she was a
guarantee it.
breeder defect.
Who could ever dump a dog like that?
Right?
Man? That's-
She's not small,
And it was
though.
her and her sister.
She's
and her sister didn't take it well.
Her sister was very timid.
She was
although she was the one that I
extremely-
went to see.
Right.
But then Maggie's personality was just like, pick me, pick me.
Oh, hello, guys. What's
she's
going
got
on?
She's the sweetest
I
dog
love
ever.
you, squirrel.
She is sweet, but she does have a
She's still a
snarky
hunter, though.
side to
Yeah,
her. Because
yeah.
if you
Oh,
go
yeah.
and are gone, she'll chew anything up. I swear to God, she's
So
a
if
goat.
I
Yeah.
come home, so every morning we have a routine. We have treats. Our dogs are very well. I mean, they're spoiled as hell.
Ours too.
You know,
Yeah.
if you have a dog, you've got to be a spoiling parent to a
Absolutely,
dog, right?
man. I love my
Love your
dogs.
dog, man.
Yeah, so much.
I think I love my dogs sometimes more than I love my children.
Yeah, I mean, at least the dogs eventually stop shitting on the floor.
Yeah, they're generally better
And if they
behaved.
do when they get older, they turn around and eat it. I can't expect my kids to do that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I just want them to stop shitting on the floor.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you guys the video even though people can't see it on the air. Hold on.
No, they might. Maybe.
Hold on. Oops, hold on. It's not working for some reason.
Oh, no.
Oh well, never mind.
All right.
We'll try it again off the air.
Pretty
Cool.
dog.
Yeah.
He's a sweet dog, and in the video, like they're talking to him. He's with other dogs. There's other dogs.
Oh,
in
they've
there,
already
and-
started. Yeah.
Yeah.
Socializing him.
Good.
And you can just tell like his general demeanor compared to his demeanor when I first saw him. You can tell he's chilled out a little bit. He knows he's in good hands.
How is Rally?
Actually, it's funny you say that because I just texted my friend Kirsten today, asking her if we could come by and say hi to Rally sometime because either Jack or Clay randomly asked me that the other day. So, as far as I know, he's doing good though.
Yay.
Yeah, I don't know. She sent me a video like, I don't know. It's probably been a couple weeks ago now.
Did you ever talk about Rally on here so people have an idea?
The squirrel.
Yeah, I think we have, but yeah.
I think we flat out called Dave the Squirrel Master.
Yeah, that's right. We did. Yeah. My mom had a squirrel a baby squirrel that was in her front yard that was just chilling.
Kind of like fell out of the nest or something.
Yeah, we don't know. She
Something
left him
happened.
there. She figured mom would
Yeah.
come back, and mom never came back. And in the meantime, me and my kids fell in love with the squirrel. So
And I got super excited because I was probably...
yeah, you got to meet him.
Yeah.
You guys both got to meet him.
Yeah, super sweet.
It was funny. Dave couldn't get him to eat this particular night. Andrea comes over and says, "Oh, where's the bottle at, Dave?" It's like stat, blah blah blah, boom.
Yeah.
That squirrel was eating like a champ. Fell asleep in her shirt.
Mom mode.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
not my first rodeo.
Squirrel Master.
it's pretty goddamn cute.
But the squirrels, they're
He was
super
pretty
sweet. I
cute.
had one when I was like 13,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a similar situation where it had fallen out of a tree.
Tree rat.
Yeah.
I don't know why they decided to give it to me, but I got it.
How long did you have it for?
You asked me this. Gosh, that's been a long time ago. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. So I
Did
don't
you
really
set it
Did you have it
free?
for like a summer or?
Yeah, I would say
Two
summer.
summers?
Like
You have it a
no,
winter?
So
no,
what
I
happened
had
to
a
it?
short period of time. So, this is back in the day when we had to do the bug collection,
Oh, so
Seventh grade?
grade.
and that bastard ate most of my freaking bugs. By the way,
Did he die?
He did not die.
Wow.
He did not die. I took him in for like a show and tell thing. My classmates thought that was really cool. They got to
Yeah.
see a squirrel. Well, it just got to be where
That must
he
have
was,
been a thing.
He was a handful, and I just didn't have time
Yeah.
to keep a
squirrel.
A squirrel.
Sure.
So where my grandparents lived, they lived in a little village called Winona, and there was maybe like 10 people that lived in this little area, and
I would say village is being
yeah.
generous.
So I let him loose back outside because
Mm-hmm.
he was thriving. He was okay to make it on his own. Well, the funniest story that happened was this was like a very
Oh, he got ran over.
Oh no.
no
Oh,
no
I thought this was gonna end tragically.
no. So it's a very Italian area because there was a quarry there, so a lot of Italians and
Immigrants,
stuff.
yeah.
And so one of the neighbors' names was his nickname was Bugo. I have no idea what his real name was.
What was that all about?
But his name, they called him Bugo, and he loved trains. And so somebody was coming to his house, and anytime they would come, he'd turn on the light of his train, like the lights that you see on the tracks.
Oh, he had like a train track.
Like Joe.
Okay, so he had like a crossing,
Yeah.
like a railroad crossing sign that had lights. And, did he have the arm that came down?
No. So him and his
Okay.
wife had stepped outside to meet this person that was coming to their house. I don't know the specifics of it. I just know that the squirrel, whose name was Precious, landed on the lady, and the lady went
Oh no.
like
squirrel
through the
went
yard.
berserk.
So he eventually got relocated to the timber. There was a local AC guy, Graydon,
Oh yeah.
and he took it out to his like
Is that
lake.
Skip?
No, it was Sheila's dad.
Sheila's dad.
I wonder
Can't
if
remember his name.
I wonder if the squirrel ever came back and visited.
Right.
So where they actually like
Seriously, I hear that
That's-
they get attached.
That thing.
Well,
that thing sounded wild.
they moved him from like a ways away. Like he was not
Like a mile or two.
try like several miles, like 20
yeah,
miles.
Yeah.
He was kind of out by Camp Maranatha
Gotcha.
in that area.
So
So
he
got
was-
relocated.
He was probably like 10, 15, 20 minutes away. So he probably
Yeah.
didn't come back.
My grandpa used to catch squirrels in his yard and then drive them and set them
Free. Yeah. I've always heard of squirrels getting in your attic. Like they can be very destructive. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a classmate that happened to her. They got in the attic, chewed up some wiring, and her house burned down.
Oh my God, really?
Holy shit.
Jesus. Well, that leads me into another thing. So I know I'm a big, I love it. I think it's great. But we always talk about, for building houses, they have new water lines called PEX tubing, where it's just a tube that you can run now. You can literally, you don't have to do all this crazy shit and prep and everything. You can just run it in and there it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that they found out is mice and shit love PEX tubing. They like the taste of it.
Oh shit.
So they'll go in your wall and chew a little hole, and the whole tube's pressurized, and bam.
Oh
now
damn.
you got a leak in your fucking wall because the mice like it.
Don't we have that?
We have a little bit of it.
Oh no.
We don't have a whole lot of mice though. That's why we need to hurry up and get that garage door taken care of.
We got lots of mice out in the country, man.
The studio's put in place.
We've had multiple vehicles where the mice
Yeah.
have gotten in and chewed up shit on the inside. Dude. They chewed up there's an insulation that they put on top of the hood that's supposed to help keep it fireproof.
Right.
It's supposed to, and apparently the mice love that shit too.
Yeah.
Just put some rat poison in there. It'll kill them.
How though?
You just set it on top of your block or whatever, right?
For real? You
Yeah,
can do
you
that,
can
yeah.
just the little bar stuff. You can just set it up in there.
Yeah, then my kid would probably get in there and eat it and kill himself.
That's when you get they sell them in a bag. I think it's Rid-X, and it comes in a box. Yes, that's it. We have one out in the garage, and we specifically got these because we have dogs.
Mm-hmm.
But then the mice have to go in it.
Yeah, the boxes.
No, it's like a plastic thing, and there's
they go in, but they don't come out.
Well, no, they go in and come out, and then they can go back, but it's poison. So they go in and they eat the shit, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is great!" And then they leave, and
yeah, that's what happens to the mice at our house too, because of our friend Lance at Steve's Pest Control.
Oh, shout out to Lance,
an official sponsor of the show.
There you go.
Do you ever get the funky smell on the wall where they've died in the wall, and then it,
Yeah, I've had that, and I've also in my garage, I've come in and discovered dead mice laying there, but at least they're not alive.
In Illinois, we had that.
Yeah,
there'd be a dead mouse in the garage.
Yeah. I think I found one here at the bank when I was working.
Really?
You smell it, and then eventually you don't smell it.
Yes, I was like, "What the heck is that smell?" And so, like a freaking hound, I'm sniffing it out, and eventually I found where it was. It was behind a cabinet.
Yeah. I had one above my garage, and I tried like hell to find it. There was one that I never found, and eventually, it didn't smell anymore.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's how we do things out in the country.
So, I worked at a radio station smack dab in the middle of the country that we did that, and we had the little they'd be like, "Hey, we got mice again," and so every spring they'd just drop off little chunks of this red stuff, and you'd occasionally see it moved, or we had snakes in the building too. little bitty gardeners. Sorry to circle back.
The bank that I worked at before I switched jobs, right after I left, they found snakes in the second annex.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Multiple?
Yeah, because it's right there.
Yeah, I know. It's right on
that creek trail.
Yeah, there's a creek trail there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you. Hard pass.
Down by Menards. You know where where Last Flight is. It's down in that area. Yeah. Yeah, no thanks. Speaking of Last Flight, big ups to our friends at Last Flight Brewing.
That's right.
Our friends at In the Groove, West Main Pizza, and we have a new sponsor that we haven't even talked about tonight, and I believe it is Hickman's Automotive. So
Hickman's Automotive.
There you go. So
sweet.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Tell you more?
Yeah, I don't know anything about
You'll just have to go to hickmansautomotive.com because I don't know any more either.
Well,
this is a deal that Matt secured.
Okay.
And I don't know exactly what's going on.
Well, I'm definitely
He was pretty
going
curious.
there.
Yes, you should check them out. There's a phone number and everything. Love the sound effects.
You hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
I'm going there.
Oh man, you are so there.
We have video too,
right?
folks.
Total video, but
You're fucking mad.
Oh, shit. I wish I would have had you turned up a little louder.
All right.
But you can hit it again if you want.
I was gonna say, feel free to turn them up on the sides there too, hon.
I made the decision. I'm captain of this boat. Now shut the fuck up.
Suddenly she feels the power.
Shout out to the homie Matt who secured these sound clips for us.
Yes, these are Matt's sounds.
And we miss you, brother. We hope you feel better, man.
Yeah, Maddie. Oh God. So I don't even know if we should say this or not.
Yeah, I don't know if we should either.
But Maddie's really feeling bad. Like he thinks he got some food poisoning from some chicken. Right? He's like, oh, this is terrible. Terrible.
Is anybody else in the family got it, or is it just him?
I don't know.
Maybe he didn't eat. Maybe he didn't eat the chicken.
He said
with
he
the
had
family.
he made some chicken into some wraps at lunch, and he's like, and it tasted a little funny, but I was like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So I put more like ranch on it or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh no.
You know, and he ate it and blah blah blah, and then he wasn't feeling well, and I guess the dude basically, long story short, he hasn't had a solid stool since Monday.
Poor guy.
That is the worst.
That's the worst.
We have had food poisoning more times than I care to admit.
I'm with you.
And you just want to die. You literally just want to die. You're like, kill me now.
Yes, it's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had food poisoning or not.
Trust, you would know.
Yeah.
Well, I remember back in the day, you just chug like Pepto because that's all they really had, right? And after a while, Pepto turns your shit black. And you get the black shits, and you think you're dying, right? Oh my God.
Have you ever had like the stomach flu?
I don't know.
You ever had diarrhea for more than 2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably either stomach flu
Pretty
or
close.
food poisoning.
Yeah.
Food poisoning's fucking terrible.
Well,
man.
that's the thing. I probably have had it, and I just didn't know what it was.
And in a small town, we'd get like a sushi bar or something, you know, and like, oh, fuck yeah, and I'm rolling hard, and then all of a sudden, bleh,
some
and it's
sketchy
just
ass
squirting out every end.
Yeah. Got to watch out for those sketchy sushi bars.
Oh, man.
They're out there.
God, I love them, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, sketchy small town sushi bars in landlocked Illinois.
But hey, here's something exciting about America. Did you guys know that
I did not. The more
you can go to space with the richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos.
Do I want to?
He is going to space in July, I believe it is.
Wow. So soon?
And I think you said that you
he's
think
taking
his
his brother.
brother's going,
Yeah.
and apparently, like, you know, they're gonna
auctioning
they're
off the
auctioning
other.
off the other ticket to the highest bidder.
So how is he going? Is he going through Russia? Does he have his own? I know the guy that runs Virgin Airlines is starting his own space company.
No, so this
Richard
is
Branson.
This is
Virgin.
Blue Origin is Jeff Bezos' space flight company.
He has his own company.
Of course he does.
Oh my God.
His own space flight company.
I did not know that.
So he's going to fly.
If I'm new to the game, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I didn't know.
Wow.
Either. So that's going to happen on July 20th. They're going to fly him 60 miles up into the ether and
Ether,
and then parachute gently back to the Earth.
So has this been like tested?
Yeah,
like, they've done a couple of these.
Yeah, they said they've tested it without people about a dozen times.
They haven't even sent the monkey.
Right. So Jeff's going to be the first.
I don't know.
dude?
Did they still send monkeys to space in 2021? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure a third world country would.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, China's now on the moon, so maybe they've sent a couple monkeys.
I'm sure they've
dogs.
just sent,
Dogs were another. Cats.
Sent humans that they don't have a regard for.
I've seen a couple of those old chimp videos from like Russia. They'll send them up in the upper atmosphere. Or dogs, they'll go up without a parachute. They don't know how to get them down.
Aww.
Right? And so, dog didn't make it.
Aww.
A lot of those early videos, they didn't make it. Come on now.
So as of Thursday afternoon, the high bid for the seat is $4.2 million, which is a little bit out of my price range.
You know, that
so I'm going to have to bow
agree.
out.
That's a hell of a lot of money, but I feel like that's low.
Yeah, I wonder like when so there's like going to be a final auction that's going to be broadcast live on Saturday on YouTube. So I'm sure it's going to go for a lot more than 4.2 million.
I'm thinking
My question is what is he going to do with the money?
Yeah, I know. I hope he donates it.
Puts it towards the space program?
I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
That's a $4,000 investment in the space program?
Dude could donate 99% of his wealth and he would still be doing better than
I'm just more
most
upset
of
that he
us.
didn't become Batman.
Well, give it some time, man. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
I'm waiting for some gazillionaire's kid to become some legit superhero.
We're heading on that trajectory.
I'm waiting for it.
The way things are going, we're going to get there soon. Yeah. Would you guys, if somebody offered you a ride to space, would you go?
Like
Hard
for
pass.
free?
Yeah, for free. Would you go? Like,
It depend. Like, if I'm not the first one going,
well, of course.
you know, maybe if I'm like, you know, the 7,000th one up.
If somebody came up to you and said, "Hey, man, I got this ticket to ride up with my homie Jeff up into space," would
homie Jeff.
Would you take it?
I don't know.
That would be scary.
I don't know.
I mean, imagine how
it'd
scary.
It'd be fun too, though. It'd be a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say you were in space.
Yeah.
Whoopity doo.
Yeah. I mean, just imagine like how just
hard pass.
Imagine how just trippy.
Yeah, man. Sorry, guys. Hickman's Automotive. Sorry about
Hickman's
that.
Automotive.
Hickman. Check them out.
Just imagine how trippy it would be to be standing on the moon looking back at Earth.
Yeah, that would almost be like otherworldly.
Yeah,
it?
well, it literally would be otherworldly. Yeah.
See,
Not almost.
The fucked up part of me would be like, and then Earth explodes.
But you know what? You know what would be cooler than watching Earth from the moon?
What's that?
Watching Earth from the moon on weed.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh my God.
You think Neil was packing?
I think Neil was packing, right? That's no.
That was the late '60s. He
So
may have been packing
Buzz,
more than weed.
I think Buzz was packing.
But yeah, it
right?
definitely would have been.
He
Buzz.
was fixing to jump out. He
think-
had to turn around, do a quick pinchy one time,
Yeah.
and Buzz jumped out, stole all the thunder.
I'm pretty sure Buzz is still packing. I'm pretty sure Buzz is still packing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, of course, if I knew that I would return to Earth safely, it would be hard for me to say no to an opportunity like that.
Yeah, that would be hard.
But
I mean, as long as your safety could be guaranteed.
yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
I don't know.
They say it's life-changing, you know, when you
Right?
get up that high and look back at the planet and realize
You're not alone.
Well,
right?
and
you
they
see every one of them at the same time.
Yeah, and then they, you know, they also mention like how delicate the planet looks when you look at it from there, and how much regard that you hold for the planet when you see it from that perspective, you know.
Yeah, I can see that.
Makes you want to take care of shit.
But yeah, we don't.
No. Maybe more of us need to be shot up into space, and then maybe we would. I don't know.
I mean, that just sounds like population control.
Being shot up into space.
There goes a jackass.
What?
Yeah. But you're only going to shoot a few jackasses up into space before the other jackasses catch on.
Kind of catch on, right?
You know.
I don't know.
Of course, space doesn't exist, and we're surrounded by a solid wall of ice.
That's what I was gonna say. They're just gonna go up and hit a chunk.
Mm-hmm.
Kabonk.
Stars don't exist either.
No, that's just reflection from the ice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's still a few flat earthers holding out.
Oh man. God, that just blows me away. The flat earthers, like the legit flat earthers.
Yeah, I think it was one of those things that kind of almost started out as a joke, and then next thing you know,
became real.
The next thing you know,
Right?
man.
Like we always used to joke that we were watching the decline of civilization, but I think we really were.
Mm-hmm. The devolution.
Right, the de-evolution of society.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bad.
Yeah, man.
It was bad. Oh man.
Well, you know, I really hope that something cool happens while we're still here. As far as, I hope we make it to Mars. I hope we get some people onto Mars while we're here.
I'd like to see that too.
Because none of us were alive to watch
But at the
the
same
moon
time,
landing.
I'd hate to see somebody get to Mars and then we have to watch them perish.
Yeah.
You know, I'd hate to see that.
Yeah.
And then there we are.
Yeah.
You know, oof. They were prepared for that though in the 60s.
How so?
You know, there was a whole speech that they had ready.
Oh, yeah.
That JFK was going to give.
Right. If,
you know, well, I think it was Nixon was going to give at the time.
Yeah, 69.
Yeah.
Was that Nixon?
I think Nixon was the VP at the time.
Yeah.
And he was going to give the speech.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
Well, anyway.
Anywho.
And never mind that shit. Check out our friends at Hickman's Automotive.
We got the logo up too.
We got the logo up.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just had it right there.
I like it.
So you can also check us out on patreon.com/the old77podcast.
That's right. Shout out to our Patreon subscribers.
The Jeff City Paranormal Society. What's up, guys?
JCPS. I had to think about it for a
Just like
second.
the public school system.
Yeah, well, I almost said JCPD, and they are not a sponsor of the show. So
No.
Fuck those guys. No, I'm just kidding.
I'd like to not get those guys involved. We'll talk about something that happened with that coming up just up the road here not too long ago.
Sure, yeah.
We can talk about that coming up next. Holy cow.
On the cool down.
On the cool down segment.
Yeah.
Right. Get freaky. Woo, why not?
We'll see y'all.
On the flippity flip.
Mm-hmm.
Your memories. Pregnancy, kids growing up, family, senior year of high school, getting engaged. You want to keep those moments forever. But the problem with most photographers is they decide which moments you keep. They'll sell you a single picture or a big all-inclusive package that might include photos you don't want at a cost that's outside of your budget. That's why I don't. You decide. A single photo, a single hour, you choose. You get all of your edited photos, everything, at Andrea Marie Photography. You get quality photos at prices you can afford. After all, they're your memories. Find us on Facebook, Andrea Marie Photography and Custom Design.
Welcome back to the old 77. It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
One more segment left.
The cool down.
The cool down.
Yeah. So we were talking about something before the cool down. What was it? I can't remember.
Gosh, I don't know. Bears?
And because this is like live radio, I'm just going to bring it up now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you remember, Andrea?
I have no idea.
Way to put you on the spot, right?
We were talking about bears.
We were talking about bears. Talking about something else.
Yeah.
The dog.
The dog.
The
We
dog.
talked about the dog.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Who cares?
So, what's new? What's going on? What's happening? What's shaking?
Wife's out of town. She's camping with some buddies tonight. You know, kids are at the
Are they
grandparents'.
working out like all night long?
Oh,
I was just going to ask, what's the
I hope
Intimidator
not.
doing?
I hope not.
It's 3 a.m. She's doing one-arm pull-ups.
Yeah. Could be.
Are they actually camping?
I think so.
Or are they just staying at like a place?
They're at some campground down near the lake. So I know it's like a private campground. I'm not sure.
So do they
it's-
have like?
I'm assuming they have
a camper, or are they in a tent?
I think. Well, I don't know if they're in a tent or they might be in some kind of cabin or
Cabin.
something. Yeah, I don't know.
Cabin's the way to do it.
See, I
don't know. It's pretty damn hot, though.
I'm the husband, so like, I know the least amount possible that I have to know.
I'm going with my friends.
Yeah, yeah.
But honey, and so she steps to him like,
She
shut
just
up.
tells me that she's gonna be gone, and I just okay, all right. Then
All right.
I'll see you when you get back.
That's right.
And then when you get back, we'll talk about what you did, because I got no idea what you're gonna do. So it's nice though. We can both, you know,
Right.
we both are independent people. We both have
Both got your own thing.
things that we enjoy. We also have many mutual friends that we enjoy, but you know,
You guys are some biking champs.
biking champs.
Yeah, didn't you guys ride like from your house, like basically up to Herman?
Yeah, not quite.
And back.
And back?
And not quite all the way back either.
I
but,
mean, holy cow.
But we did bike from like Mocane to Herman, I think it was.
Jesus.
I think it was Mocane. Maybe it was Portland. I don't know, but it was not
How
that.
big was your seat? Was it the little banana
too,
seat?
too fucking small, dude.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, man, my ass hurts.
So I just got a new bike and it's got the normal size seat on it. I'm not that guy anymore,
You're gonna upgrade?
man. I have to.
Yeah.
I have to.
He rides mine because it has a bigger seat on
Yeah,
it.
I'll ride that girl bike, man.
Dude, honestly, and I got a small ass, but I'm thinking a big seat's still
Dude,
the way to go. Because
right.
man, I don't have any cushion on my ass, so it
spend that
hurts.
extra $20, you know.
It hurts.
Get the
man.
Schwinn cruiser seat.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, for a short while we had a exercise bike, and like
Oh yeah.
the few times that I used it, I mean, like I was busting out pillows and blankets
Yeah.
and all kinds
I was
of
gonna
things.
say you need definitely. Yeah.
I had to have something to cushion my
You
ass.
definitely need the fat ass seat on that one.
Yeah, and then you know you're trying to ride, and the pillow starts, you know, one side starts sticking out.
And then you start working up a foam, right?
Yeah,
Oh, it's terrible.
exactly. It's awful. It's awful. I don't recommend it at all. Just exercise in general. I
it's
don't
just
recommend
horrible,
it. I
right?
don't recommend it.
God.
Makes you stinky.
Does. See again, that look right there is why we need
Yeah,
video.
Andrea's giving us the look over there.
You guys are dorks.
The look Scott knows all too well.
Like, oh my god.
And I'm kind of getting to know that
Right,
look pretty
like, oh
well
my God.
too now. Yeah, I'm starting to
The hell is wrong with you two?
starting to know that look well.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what else is going on?
I was gonna say, there was just a thing that came out. I just saw it. Now, we were talking about it earlier before the show.
Yeah.
The FDA apparently today just released a story that there is
Oh,
evidence that
yeah.
is growing
Yeah.
stronger. The FDA says that the COVID vaccine has a link to heart issues.
Yeah, that's fucking scary.
Right? That's frightening as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we go up and we scroll down. Overall, only 226 cases of this heart issue is the problem. So if you're good
Yeah.
with that ratio, because there's what, like
Millions.
of people vaccinated now.
Are they saying is this like is it one of the vaccines like Moderna versus Pfizer?
No, they're not releasing which vaccine it was.
Why not?
I don't know.
That's fucked up if you ask me.
But I think it's
Probably
know,
did not
it's-
cause panic.
right, probably, but at the same time, maybe it's all of them.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
because
don't
mean,
know.
you would think that people are still going to read that and probably panic and then just get neither.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, how many people have you seen online that are like putting magnets on their shoulders and shit? Come on.
Yeah, I've seen those videos.
Right?
Mhm.
I saw a nurse the other day trying to say that. I'm like, what? Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I have a friend that posted one of those videos.
We have a friend, DB, for DB Nice.
Mhm.
He posts these videos of people putting magnets up, and he's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
He's totally doing one of those to him.
Yeah.
Totally on TikTok. You should check him out. DB Nice.
Yeah.
DB's Arcade.
Yeah, I've managed to resist the TikTok thing thus far.
Dude,
Jesse
it's-
does it, I think.
TikTok,
I don't know.
to me, I don't know. It may not be, but it's just like a place for girls to be nasty.
I don't know, maybe.
I've only seen it through him,
Through
over
me.
his shoulder, and it's like boobs.
Yeah, it's boobs.
Really?
I must have liked something
I think
along
my
the way.
favorite was the really, really old lady in like the lingerie.
Who's like in her 60s.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man, she was old. I say she was old, but she was not really that old.
Is it
She was definitely a cougar, though, because I don't think she was hunting.
She was a butterface.
Oh, my God.
Is it like Instagram? Like, do you follow people and then
Yeah.
you see all their video? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. I may have clicked something or...
Let me ask you this.
Surely not.
I don't know.
Are there like special interest things on there? Like
Yeah,
things
you can
for
do
musicians?
Yeah, you can do special interest.
Are there some pretty good musicians on TikTok?
I don't know.
I'm sure there are. There's some great
I
musicians
haven't
on
seen
Instagram.
any. I see a lot of duetting stuff.
Mhm.
So they'll have like a video previously, and then they'll have what are you looking for there, hon?
How do I turn me down so it's not so loud in my ear?
You're the far one right there.
Boom.
There you go.
Oh, that's better.
Much
You got
better.
it. You got it.
I
Yeah.
felt like
there
I
you
was
go.
being yelled at.
We got the knobs. We got the knobs.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You're the one that can yell at though. You got that mic that's set for Matt.
Yeah.
Because man, Matty likes to yell. He's from Philly, man. He gets active. He moves around. So I got to get something that he can really pick him up.
He gets excited.
He does get excited.
I do that sometimes too, though.
Apparently,
I
I
wonder
do
if
that
he's
when
got-
I'm telling a story.
You do.
Oh, you
and
get
I get
that way.
heated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We've turned you down a couple of times. It's
Yep.
okay. I wonder if his butthole is that excited right now.
Oh, that's not
Poor
nice,
guy.
man. Come
Damn.
on, man.
Really, you should like take
That
him
was
some.
a cheap shot.
You should take him
R.I.P.
some Pedialyte and take
thought
him
about
some diaper rash cream because you know
You
he's got
know,
ring stain.
I legit thought about that, but I didn't want to offend him. I
Yeah.
can say it here because he'll hear it, when he's hopefully healed.
Yeah. He'll
Jesus,
laugh.
I hope you're healed by Tuesday.
Yeah, God.
I've done that for Scott in the past, like gone out and got him Pedialyte and gotten him
Some butt cream?
diaper
Yeah,
rash
yeah.
cream because
Mhm.
it does. I mean, it helps. Otherwise, you're just like, oh God.
That is a
Yeah.
legit
You
thing, right?
brace for impact.
It's a bad feeling. Yeah.
No, that's true, man.
Mm-mm.
Wait, like I was saying earlier, when you're hitting the Pepto that hard and it's starting to turn on you.
I'm praying for you, brother.
Oh man,
I'm praying for you.
I hope he's not in that situation.
So what do we got in line for next week?
What do we have in line for next week, Dave? That's a good question.
We have
our Trello page, correct?
We do have our Trello page.
Let me check it out. All right.
We're trying to get organized, folks.
Oh man, this is the hardest thing that we've really had to do.
Yeah, we book guests, and then none of us know who's booked for what week, and it's a whole big deal. So
No, guest calendar,
next
wow.
week we got Louie.
Okay, yeah. Next week we've got Louie, friend from Matt's past. He's dude from Vermont, I believe.
In the Vermont Radio Hall of Fame, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. He's the Hall of Famer. That's right.
Super colorful character, I hear. So
Yeah, that'll be a good show.
I'm pumped for that one.
Yeah, that'll be a good show. Louie's on the show next week.
So then after that,
And then after that,
we got
who do
Quinn.
have? Who?
Quinn.
Quinn.
Quinn the Eskimo.
Quinn the Eskimo. Who is Quinn the Eskimo?
I'm just kidding. No, not
I'm
Quinn
like
the Eskimo.
the mighty Quinn.
No, Quinn. That's what I've got on my calendar.
Yeah, I have that too. I don't know who that is.
It's one of Maddie's guys.
That must be one of Maddie's
It's one
guys.
of Maddie's
then.
guys.
Yeah.
And then I think
July 8th ish.
July 8th, my buddy Ethan Jones is going to be on the show.
That'll be a good one.
Ethan's a real super nice guy. He just opened up a storefront in, I think it's on Broadway or right off of Broadway in Columbia.
Okay.
And it's called Mind Right Wellness.
Nice.
And he sells different kinds of herbs. He sells like all kinds of these like mushroom kits where you can grow mushrooms at your house, like, you know, just all kind like medicinal mushrooms and stuff.
Cool.
He sells CBD. He sells. Andrea's looking at me. She's
I know,
looking at me.
I'm getting the eye.
I'm getting the crazy hippie look from Andrea.
Right.
I'm a crazy hippie, Andrea, if you haven't already noticed, okay? And I'm having one of my crazy hippie friends on the show in a few weeks.
Yeah.
No, for real, Ethan's a great dude, so we're super excited to have him on.
Yeah, that'll be a good show.
Yeah. So, and then after that, hopefully, we're gonna have Boy Aaron on.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
he had to cancel on us tonight.
Had to cancel on us
had
tonight.
An illness.
Wife wasn't feeling too well, so and I think hopefully, because I know tonight we were supposed to have Boy Aaron and Girl Aaron on the show.
See, I thought it was just Boy Aaron. That's awesome. Good.
Last time I talked to him, he was going to try to bring the wifey on too. So hopefully, whenever we get Aaron back on, hopefully we'll get both of them.
Right on,
They
right
certainly
on.
are both very, very welcome to come.
Oh,
'cause
absolutely,
We are
yeah.
super excited to hear that story.
I'm super excited for you to meet him just because I have met him on different occasions, like if I'm out taking pictures.
Uh-huh.
Or
Right.
he did headshots for my old boss. And
He did a
he's
great job, too.
Seriously, one of the nicest people. Very easy to talk to.
Yeah. Well, we will not run out of things to talk.
No, I don't think we will.
About. I'm
No,
quite
I don't
certain
think
of
we
that.
will.
And of course, you guys know Jesse does his books now for his photography business.
Right.
So
I
we're
didn't
all
know that.
connected.
Yeah, cool.
I've
That's
told
cool.
I've told you that.
I did know that.
Yeah,
but
you did know that. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Boy Aaron Photography is next to Big Whiskey's, right?
It's in that same building.
See, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that he actually has a he actually has a physical location.
Yeah, he has a physical location.
He's had a couple different spots. Like I think he was in California for a while at a location, and then where else was he?
So wait, is he in the same building as Big Whiskey's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
I think he's.
There's like offices and stuff above Big Whiskey's.
I want to say he's right above them.
But
I'm not for sure.
Our friend
Kyle.
Kyle works
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, he's up in there. And I think he's fixing to. I don't know if he'll be moving, but there's a whole section up there that's going to move, unless that's Veterans United.
It's Veterans United.
Kyle doesn't work at the VA, but the Veterans
Right.
United, they're building their own little something next door.
Yeah, they're so big. They've gotten because
right.
it used to be MUI,
Mhm.
and then they just rebranded and just said Veterans United all across the board.
I need to get it over to that building. I've still have not even been to Big Whiskey's yet.
Right.
I'd say you're not missing much, but
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I know
It's
people
hit
that
or
work
miss.
there. It is for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I know people that work there that are making really good tips.
well, yeah, probably because everybody from MUI comes down and has happy hour.
Could be.
You know, there's something to be said for that.
It's convenient. Well,
Oh my
and the other
God.
thing.
What would you do if you had a bar at work?
Yeah. The other thing
Right?
is just that's a cool old
Huh.
building. It's
What
a
would
great
you
location.
do?
Shush.
Yeah, right.
I have a bar at work.
Yes, you do.
It's not the best, but I mean,
It's okay.
yeah.
If we had a bar at work, I'd get fired.
Well,
Yeah.
That's a big no-no.
See, that's the hard part about my job. Like, I work with a newbie, and he's like coming in late, and his family's freaking out on him. Like, oh my God, you're gonna get fired. And he's like, dude, what's the problem? I'm like, I know, right? If I had to come in, I don't even know. I haven't had to go in and work on time in like 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What's that saying, though? If you're a really good employee and you don't ever make it on time, they just kind of let it slide.
Sure.
That saying, you know what I'm talking about?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain
If
things.
you have qualities, if you have 3 qualities, you know, you can be witty and charming and do great work and always be on time. But if you don't have all 3, that's okay. 2 are great. You know?
Yeah. You can make up for the
Right.
for
Your
the bad
writing's
one.
great, but you're never on time. It's okay. You know, you're always late and your writing's not that good, but you're always great to be around, you know.
Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses.
Right.
And, you know, there's some people that are like, if you're not there 15 minutes early, you're late.
I am never there 15 minutes early.
Me neither.
I
feel like
kids.
after kids, that just goes away.
And you know what else I don't like? I don't like when you invite somebody to come over to your house or something. You give them a time, and then they're there like 20 minutes early. That pisses me off just as much as when somebody is 20 minutes late.
Right? I haven't even got to scrub the toilet yet.
Yes.
God.
Because, I mean, I'm a dude, so I'm going to wait till the last minute to scrub my toilet. So if you're there 20 minutes early, you've fucked up my plans and yours.
So see, that's what we were talking about.
So now
Damn.
when I'm going to your house,
Oh, don't.
I'm going to be like, we have to be there 15 minutes early.
Nope. Don't do it.
Dave and I were talking about this before. It was like, certain people you just have to clean your house before they come over, right? Damn.
I'm not one of those people.
No, Dave's not one of those people.
Which
I
is
was
good.
like,
That makes-
Dave, you're totally fine, man. You can come over anytime.
Yeah, that's good.
You're fine.
But yeah,
House is in disrepair. Dave's coming over. Not a problem.
it's all good. Yeah.
I don't get weird when Dave like goes
Yeah, I don't
and
get
gets
weird.
ice because I know he's going into my laundry room and
Yeah.
it's a freaking mess.
He's probably reaching over my kids' underwear. And mine.
It's okay.
Oh my God! Speaking of that, I had one of those moments. It was a while ago. I told Andrea about this, but I was in the like. So you've seen our laundry room? It's kind of all scattered
I've
around.
seen it like 15 minutes ago.
Right, and I was picking up laundry one day, and I was like sniffing it to make sure it wasn't dirty, and I'm like, you know, and I'm sniffing, I'm throwing it in the dirty, and I look over, and I got my daughter's panties in my hand. I'm like, oh my God!
Oh no!
Just it was horrible.
Yeah.
Throw that shit in the clean,
That's
no matter
good.
what.
That's a moment.
It's just it makes you feel horrible. It's innocent, but it makes you feel horrible.
I feel sorry for your nose.
That's a moment I
know,
hopefully
right?
will never
She's
have
not
to
the
have.
cleanest of persons.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Ugh.
she's a gross girl.
Well,
She
you
has
know,
some skid marks.
I can't remember if this was on the air or not earlier when I told you I tried to take my kid to the bathroom today, and he had his swimming trunks on, which are a little too small for him now. So he had a really hard time getting them down. And let me tell you, we barely got that thing out before
I'm
it went off.
In swimming trunks, my mom would just be like, "Just go." You get out of the pool, you pee your pants, you get back in the pool.
Well, why not, man?
You're not peeing in the pool.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's better than peeing in the pool because God knows people
Right.
pee in the pool
You're only
too.
getting trace amounts this way in the pool.
Yeah, it's
maybe
all
you got a
good.
friend splash you.
Yeah, the chlorine
Yeah,
kills it all anyway,
right.
right? Have a sip while you're in there.
Oh yeah. Drink the poop soup.
Do your kids ever, when your kids used to take baths, or if they still take baths, did they ever drink the bath water while they were in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to get on to my kids about that. It's gross.
When Jonah was young, we took him to Florida, and they had a big
tub.
hot tub, and he got sick from being in the hot tub because he was drinking it. Right?
He was 3.
He was
Yeah,
like
well, that's
3.
okay.
It was like, okay, well, I mean, he was only in it for like maybe 10, 15 minutes a night, but still, it was that little bit. He was like blowing bubbles in it. And, oh my God.
That is one thing that I just cannot get behind is like a hot, it just makes me sick. It's almost like
love
it's
it.
too hot.
Yeah.
And like I feel like my blood pressure just kind of goes all over the place. So I tend to just stick my feet because that's what hurts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
My back always hurts, so I just, sit in the thing. Oh, it's nice.
We had a hot tub in Colorado that was outside, and it was nice.
Well, yeah, because it was snowing while you were there.
Dude, that would have
so-
been cool.
It was cool.
Yeah. Did you get in it? Like
Oh,
when it
yeah.
was snowing?
I don't think I did get in it when it was snowing. I should have.
That
but
would have been, man.
pretty sure I got pretty high that night, and
Yeah.
I couldn't make it into the hot tub that night. It wasn't happening.
Nope, no hot tub for Dave.
No.
No.
It was the couch or nothing for me that night. Oh, man, that was a great vacation. What a great place.
Hey, did you see any like bears or anything
No,
out there?
no bears. But
Elk?
yeah, we got really close to an elk. In fact, I had to tell my son to back up because I was afraid Mr. Elk was going to try to charge him.
Man.
So
Hey, do it once.
I was just gonna ask, did you did you chase after Mr. Elk?
no.
Come here, Bullwinkle.
Was there bison too?
No, I didn't see any bison. I don't know. Do they have bison in Colorado?
Yeah.
I'm sure they do, man.
Probably.
They've got a couple of dudes out there that we work with who are really bison hunter type
Where
dudes.
is Devil's Tower? Do you know?
I do not know.
Because my old boss,
Uh-huh.
she went to Devil's Tower and had a picture of bison. Like they did that.
That's Wyoming.
Okay.
Well, either that or Montana. I don't know.
Okay.
Apparently,
There you
there's
go.
one in each state.
So maybe not in Colorado.
Yeah, no, that didn't come up as Colorado. Whenever I wait a minute, is that really tall
Mountain,
that crazy people like to climb?
probably.
No, I'm thinking of like El Capitan is what I'm
Devil's
thinking
Head
of.
Lookout.
Yeah, no.
Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay, there you go. Yeah, I don't know. Colorado was beautiful, and
Oh wow.
I was there for like 5 days, and I really just felt like I was just getting started, and then I had to go back home. So, beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
So
wow. That's frightening.
According to Google,
Google knows everything.
Googler's always right.
back in 2017, there was 10 bison roaming
Oh, like a little small herd
on the range
Uh-huh.
in southeastern Colorado.
Home on the range.
And I
Where the
feel like
deer
there's-
and the antelope?
I feel like there's a butt here.
No, there's no but.
No.
Where seldom is heard.
Even a discouraging word.
Discouraging word. In the skies.
And the deer and the antelope.
They're not cloudy all day. Mm-hmm.
You two feed off each other too much.
That's part of the charm of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if Matt was here. Oh my god.
I know.
I know.
Shit would be crazy.
Literally.
Yeah.
I can always tell when he's hyper.
We miss you, brother. We miss you, brother.
Just because I'm right above.
Yeah.
And
bed's literally right
sometimes
above us.
I can hear his
You hear?
excitement.
Yeah.
Oh man, he gets up there. Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
But I think it's because you guys are all very comfortable, and I am not extremely comfortable behind the mic.
Yeah,
And
well,
or-
you don't do it as much as we
Right.
do.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
True.
I'm getting more comfortable.
I was gonna say we never started out this way.
No, we all sucked.
I don't think so.
I don't think all of us suck.
No, you didn't suck.
I don't think
and
all
Matt
of us
didn't really
sucked.
suck either. But
No, it was just getting it all together and making it work.
Yeah.
You do it enough, it's
But look
becomes
what we've built.
muscle
Right.
memory, and you just become
That's it right
comfortable.
there. The more you do it, the more you get to know people, the more comfortable you get. It's just literally talking.
Yeah. Exactly.
I ain't
Oh.
scripting anything out.
No, we don't have time for that shit.
When I used to have
We've
to do-
tried to do that and it doesn't work.
When I used to do ads with him, I think I spent the first 15 minutes just giggling.
Mm.
Did we
And-
live together at that time?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we did.
We weren't married, but we
No.
lived together.
Den of sin.
It's the best kind, man.
Don't buy a new Cadillac without
yummy.
test driving it.
Yummy, yummy.
Yes.
How long have you guys been married? No. How long is it?
How long have we been together? Have we been together 18 or 17?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh no, I shouldn't. I'm sorry, Scott. I shouldn't have asked. I'm
dude.
sorry, dude. What was I thinking?
We've been married for...
You've said the answer.
So hey, have you guys
Well,
seen?
all right then. There you go.
You guys seen any bears?
Have not seen any bears.
Okay. All right.
I'm getting smacked in the face with a honey pot right now. I don't remember.
17?
I don't want to do the math.
17
That's how long you guys have been together.
together.
Yeah.
How long married?
So we were together 4 years before we got married. So
Was it 4? I was thinking it was like 3.
it was 4. So this is
14?
going on 14.
I was going to say 14 years married.
Mhm.
Flies by in a blink, doesn't it?
Bless your heart.
Yeah, yeah. We're going on 12. Yeah, it'll be 12.
Married?
In August. Yeah, married. Together, probably 15-ish. something like that.
It's weird when we got together. My nephew and his wife got together in junior high.
Mm-hmm.
And they just stayed together all through high school, and then she went off to become a doctor, and he's a nurse.
Mhm.
She's a practitioner.
And wait,
is she practicing? She's
A nurse
practicing
practitioner.
And they stay,
okay.
and they've been together that long?
They've been together the entire time that we have.
And they're expecting child number 3.
Is it 3? I was thinking it was 4.
Which is a boy.
Oh my god. More boys.
I'm pretty sure.
Just what the world needs, more boys.
More boys, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, he grew up in a household of 3 boys.
That's true.
Nothing uncommon for him. And she grew up in a house with 3 kids. Like, she was the middle.
What do you think about 3 kids?
What do I think about 3 kids?
Yeah.
I think I've got 2 too many. So everybody says the time you get to 3, you're just like, what the hell's one more?
Whoa,
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. Yeah.
I mean, Katie's friend, her folks,
Oh my god.
they're expecting number 6.
They're a military family, so you know.
And there'll be 3 boys and 3 girls.
There's something, there is a certain benefit in having a big family because you have a huge support system.
You do have a support system.
You know, that's the big thing. But at the same time, the world doesn't need more people
You know,
right
not
now.
coming from a big family, like I just don't get it.
I'm an only child, so when I was younger, like my aunts would live with us, and so my cousins were kind of like my siblings, and so I kind of got to experience that from time to time. But I'm glad as I got older that they didn't live with us anymore, and I just on my own.
Get the hell out.
Although I will say that I wish I did have a sibling, you know, just so they could handle the crazy that I call mom.
I get that.
Yeah.
Need
Just
help with that?
Pass them off. Pass the buck.
Man, I tell you.
But sometimes when you have siblings, you're not that close. You get into fights. I know a lot of families where brothers and sisters aren't talking to each other.
I'm in one. Live with it upstairs.
I'll say I'm in one.
Well, yeah, but I'm not talking.
Right, I'm in one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Like,
My kids definitely talk to each other. We don't have any problems with them not talking to each other.
They talk to each other when they're not punching and kicking each other and pulling knives on each
but
other.
they've also got that twin thing. So, I mean,
Right. Yeah. Your boys still have that twin thing?
Yeah.
they'll always have that twin thing.
You mean like
They have like a special way they talk to each other.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite.
They call each other Dada because when they were really little kids, they couldn't pronounce brother because that was the word that we used for the other, and so they even now that they can pretty well say brother, they still say Dada.
Oh, that's cute. Because
Yeah.
Katie couldn't say Jonah. She always called him Gona.
Gona.
And now I haven't heard that in a long time.
Actually, Katie, the way she used to pronounce things, she sounded like an angry Chinese woman. She'd come in, she'd be like, I don't know what to do. And it's like, oh my God.
You know what? It's funny you say that because both of my kids have like a strong Italian accent.
I know.
They go like
Your boy comes in, Daddy.
I love that. He sounds so British.
It's so like innocent. Daddy, Daddy.
They probably watch too much Peppa Pig, man.
You know,
I never even thought of that. That might be it.
Yeah, they do. I mean, there's a lot of kid shows that have British accents.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
think calming.
That's fantastic.
Until you get into like Scotland, then
Right.
it creates anxiety.
What was the one from Scotland? It was something Fireman Sam. Fireman Sam. Oh, we got the wee fire over here.
I vaguely remember that.
God, we used to watch all sorts of weird cartoons on the what was it? The Sprout.
Mm-hmm.
PBS Sprout. Oh, Jonah loved that station.
Damn Caillou, bastard.
That's where we met Caillou.
Caillou. We watched a little Caillou, but not a whole lot.
He's so whiny.
We got into Caillou really hard.
Doris and Boris.
God. I'm telling you, that was like an S&M type thing going on there.
Just be glad that they never got into Blippi.
I don't even know what that is.
Blippi's a YouTube channel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, they're into YouTube now. Like
Some douchey dude.
Our
like,
show board has the
30-year-old
kids' YouTube
guy
on it. Oh God. See, I don't get that. They watch stuff from some old girl on YouTube making content for kids. I find that strange.
I find it strange that kids like to watch video of other kids playing video games.
Or other kids unwrapping stuff. My kids love watching unboxing videos. Blippy!
Wow! Today we
Oh, fuck me.
Club indoor playground in Las Vegas, Nevada.
No way!
Look at me, guys. I'm not getting any pootang tonight.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Blippy's getting some poontang.
You think Blippi's-
Funny story about Blippy. There was a video of Blippy that surfaced, I think, from when he was in college.
Yeah.
Of
Blippy fucks.
I can't remember if he was the sender or the receiver, but
Oh,
it was
okay.
him as his buddy, and one of them was shitting on the other's chest.
Ew. Ew.
Dude, how can you continue? If you know you got that kind of shit out there, how are you even thinking that this is a good idea to make kids content?
He was probably drunk,
Right,
you
forgot
know.
about
I
it.
mean, God, thank God I didn't go
my
to
God.
college in the social media days.
I'm just
man.
glad that nobody really took
If I had a nickel for every shit I had on my chest.
If I had a nickel for every shit I took on somebody, I would have negative nickels.
Well, that's good. That's good, man. That's good.
I have no words.
You think we should end it there?
I don't know. Do you think?
That would be really shitty if you
That'd
did.
be the shittiest ending ever, man. Oh. But I'm choo.
Well, I don't know.
All right.
I think we should, guys.
All right.
I think we should call it a night. We've had too much
So,
fun tonight.
Hit that bumper.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You gotta
so
put you on the
let's-
spot.
Let's
Number one.
Yeah, but not
number-
not the censor beep though.
It's 5.
Yeah, not the intros.
Yeah.
Number 5.
I'm just gonna pick one.
Number 5.
Oh my
But I can't
God.
hear them.
That's okay. I
Yeah,
gotta put
we
you
got
up
you
over
over
here.
Okay.
Wind Riders.
The Wind Riders.
It's
By
very calming.
This is nice.
It's
And
good.
we would like to thank all of our listeners today for tuning
you for
in
joining us
to the
here
old
on
77. If you would like to donate, you can call
Please.
us on the listener line.
Yes, you can check us out at patreon.com/
573
the old 77 podcast
246 0779.
and try my sweaty balls.
Thanks for listening.
Bitches.
We'll see you next week.
See you guys later.